Well, what a glorious, absolutely glorious day it is here at Linkwater at the Smith's Farm Holiday Park. Oh, look at this beauty. Aren't you full of character? We're about to do some feeding with the animals, so that's going to be cool. Good morning. How are you today? Aren't you lucky to live here? Yeah, wow. Yum, yum, yum. It's lovely to meet you. Have a great day. Having a sleep. Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt your morning sleep in the sun. Would you like some food? Oh, here we go. Yum, yum, yum. Hello, Barbara. How are you? Would you like some food? Would you like some food? Would you prefer it on the ground? Barbara. Barbara, would you like some food? There you go. Oh, look at this wool. Oh, that is pure heaven. Yeah. Press record. You recording? Yeah. What are you doing? Well, grandson, I have a treat for you today. This is Katie. And Katie loves her food, just like your goats do, and your lambs. Did you see Grandma just feeding the sheep, Barbara? Barbara's about to be shorn along with the other sheep here, which means they're cutting her wool off so that she's nice and cool for summer. Ah, what a gem Katie is. Hello, Katie. This is Houdini, grandson, and Houdini is the great escape artist. Houdini loves to escape and go on his own adventure. So I'm sure Mummy and Daddy can relate to that. Oh, look at the tail. Isn't that cute, grandson? Grandma loves you. Here's your kisses. Kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Grandma loves you. You have a great day. Chell was just telling me that the pigs are rescue animals, so they've been given a safe haven to live out the rest of their days. But how beautiful are these cabins? I stayed in that one last night, right next to the camp kitchen. It was fantastic. Go to reception. Going to meet the lovely Michelle here, who checked me in yesterday. Hi, Michelle.
Hello.
How are you?
Thank you.
Look, I just wanted to thank you for such an incredible stay. When I checked in yesterday, I just couldn't believe the welcome, not only for Te Araroa walkers, but also for all of the other people that you have staying here. And for those that are coming through as a Te Araroa walker, I can't recommend this place highly enough, because I was greeted with a fabulous clean bath towel and a beautiful warm muffin, and Michelle walked every single person around the camp kitchen, showed them all the facilities, and honestly it was just an outstanding level of welcome. So I just want to thank you very much for that.
Thank you so much, and I hope you'll come again.
No, I would love to.
I enjoyed it.
Now, I was hearing that there are some natural attractions here.
There are.
Yes.
We have a beautiful walk through the paddocks and up into the forest, and there's a lovely little waterfall up there. And then if you go in the evening, just before dark, you can go and see the waterfall, and then on the way back down, there's glowworms galore all the way down the bank.
That sounds incredible.
So it's a beautiful experience.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your stay. I might grab another one of my favourite ice creams on the way out. Where are they? The ones from the Kapiti coast.
Yeah.
And I'll be on my way. Well, good morning. I've just left Smith's Farm Holiday Park at Linkwater and had a really great sleep. In fact, I slept in till 8 o'clock instead of my normal 4 a.m. So I must have really needed the sleep. That I'm finding that the heat is really sucking the energy out of me, making me a bit tired. So today I only have a 15-kilometre hike into Havelock, and I'm following the track, the pathway, which connects the two, keeps you off the road. Oh, there it is. So I'm really appreciative to that. Anyone who's been involved in providing that pathway for the Te Araroa walkers along with residents. That's absolutely awesome. As you can see, it's another glorious day, feeling really good today and ready to get at it. Passing by some lovely flax. Looks like it's just coming into flower. For anyone passing through, just next to the Linkwater fire station, there are signs for a toilet. If you've stayed at Smith's farm, then you're probably not going to need it because it'll be too early yet. Oh yeah, there it is over there, right next to the Memorial Hall. Found a lovely little patch of shade, so just taking advantage of that. Made up some of my greens juice, so have some of that. Oh man, it's hot today. Ballora Sounds, wow. Just at the intersection. 12 kilometres to Havelock. So onwards in this direction. There's a little garage here, and when possible I try very, very hard not to go past a picnic table, and the reason is to do with the spinal stuff with me in particular, because at any opportunity where I've got something higher to take my backpack off, then that helps enormously. So I'm just stopping here in the shade for a moment to refill my water bottle, and very grateful for this, and yes, very grateful for the service station as well. I'm only maybe 3.5 kilometres into my walk today. I did end up going into that service station because the lure of a nice popsicle had me. So it was $4 for the popsicle and $1 to use the toilet. But as an older hiker, you know, it's good to have a toilet every now and again, especially when you're hydrating as much as I am. Bridge crossing. Oh, car coming. Okay, let's go. Oh, beautiful rural area, just delightful. New shoes. I'll talk about that in the gear part of my health update on my day 10 video. Back down to the pathway, link pathway. Very grateful for that. Look, grandson, can you see these sheep at the back? They have black faces. So they're the same breed as your lambs are at the moment. And here's a goat for you. Grandma's walking alongside a road at the moment. Beautiful day. Oh, isn't this delightful? As road walking sections go, this section between what was it, Anakiwa and Havelock, can't be beaten. It's just incredible. Very grateful to have this path. Oh, and the shade. Oh, lovely. Look at this, isn't this amazing? Someone's hand carved this and then left some citrus for hikers. How thoughtful and kind is that? There we go, no pathway for the next 600 metres. So yes, care needed. Since I'm walking a road section, this might be a good time to point out that this is exactly the reason why I've chosen a red and orange backpack, an orange tent bag, and orange shirt, orange shoes, so I'm nice and bright on foggy mornings. Any road section. Also, you know, when you're up in the mountains in an isolated place, should anything happen, that you're nice and bright to spot. Back on the link pathway. That's awesome. When I'm doing the road sections, I'm very well aware how annoying it is for all motorists for when they come across hikers and push bike riders. So wherever I can, I try and time them passing me on coming with a spot where I can get off the road. Ah, it's lovely. Lovely, lovely. What a glorious day. Well, I'm at Te Araroa kilometre 1821. Just stopping at these wonderful tables to put some more sunscreen on. 9 kilometres to go to Havelock. Says it'll take about 2 and a bit hours, so that's good. More zinc needed though. How lovely is this shaded section? So the link pathway is a 42 kilometre long section. Apparently runs from Andakiwa to Picton. So I just wanted to say, I don't know who's responsible for all of the work that's gone into this path, but really grateful for it. Just lovely to have some shade and of course be away from the road. Oh, look at this, it's just delightful. So as Havelock is the end of my first section, I'm starting to think through all of the food side, what I've eaten, if there's anything I haven't. Also my gas usage. So I bought a small gas canister for my jet boil stove in Picton, and on 2 of the 5 days I boiled it in the morning, a litre, to make a litre of tea. On the other 3 days I didn't, because what I chose to do was add my tea bags into my litre bottle of water along with some sugar and collagen powder, and that was my iced tea hack rather than boiling it. And then so at night time I boiled it for dinner each night, the spaghetti bolognese, and also on 2 of the nights I boiled a litre of my chocolate collagen powder, since I was still really thirsty because it's been so hot. So I haven't hardly used anything out of my gas canister. So for breakfast today, I didn't get to have my beef dark muesli because on day 3, when I was feeling low on energy, I decided to have some of that. So I had that. So this morning, that left me with a wholemeal wrap with peanut butter, crystallized ginger, and what else? Dried cranberries. And for snacks today, I have half a bag of macadamia nuts and the rest of my dried cranberries and crystallized ginger, along with my supplements and my drinks, as this is my last day on this section. So trying to make sure that I've used absolutely everything. Oh, and I just wanted to give a shout out to Judy. If you're watching, hi Judy. Judy was the logistics queen, along with her friend Nikki on Nikki's channel, Gnarly Adventures, and they did the entire Te Araroa 2 years ago, and were just absolutely amazing and so inspiring. And they were actually the 2 ladies that made me move forward with my plans. But when I first met Nikki, I told her, we're chatting, and I was saying, how I was going to do the Te Araroa solo. She was saying, oh, you're going to have to be the logistics queen like Judy and, everything else. Well, Judy, I just want to say, I hope you don't mind me utilising some of your planning just to make it a bit easier. So I've been staying at some of the places that you guys stayed in because it was just easier logistically planning. But if you're watching, hi, thank you very much for providing all of that information. Time for a snack. Oh, how lovely is that? Okay, well, the signs just informed me that this is the place that I cross over to the pathway on the other side. Let me do some bushwalking for a while. Must be nice. Storm damage. Proceed with caution. Man, I am perspiring up a storm at the moment. It is so hot. Oh, very grateful for every shady spot. Doing some elevation walking. Finishing my macadamia nuts. But yes, it is hot, hot, hot. So I've come from way over the back along the water edge, followed around, and now I'm up in the scenic reserve. Oh, and I'm going this way. Here's Havelock. I'm getting closer. I reckon I'm like a car that keeps having an overheating problem. So I keep pouring more fluids in and I just keep getting really overheated and then have to stop for a couple of minutes or a minute and then keep going. Bit of a funny analogy. Well, here's another surreal moment. I've watched this section on everyone else's YouTube video and now I'm actually here. Water coming out of the tree. I'm going to take a moment to cool off. Well, I probably look like a drowned rat, but oh my goodness, that is so much better. That water is lovely and cold. Oh boy, I'm meeting new friends in Havelock for dinner this afternoon, so I'm on a bit of a time crunch at the moment. It's just my pace is a bit slower than the recommended times. Otherwise I would have spent longer there and actually had a proper cool down, but anyway, that'll do. Drown rat, look, coming to you. Bridal Falls. Oh, what a refuge. So I finished the scenic bushland bit. I've just got to cross this causeway. There's no walkway, so I'll just time it carefully. So no traffic coming at the moment. Oh. Still no traffic, that's good. So still following the Te Araroa Trail. There's a couple of things I need to do. I need to get to a 4 square. It's a Sunday. Hopefully they're open on a Sunday, we'll see. And then a toilet block to make myself presentable for dinner in my hiking clothes. And then get to the Mussel Pot. So those are my plans. Very cool. Here we are. Entering Havelock. How beautiful. Here's where I go next. Lovely boardwalk. It's going to be good. Oh, the breeze. Oh, the breeze. So good. Wow. This estuary walk's really lovely. Very relaxing. This is where I'm having dinner soon with some friends. How incredible. A lot of great information here. I was just reading that the spat comes down from 90 Mile Beach up near Cape Reinga. And then the mussels are grown out in the bay here. Cheers! Here we are, my beautiful daughter-in-law. I'm having a nice glass of red, thinking of you. And look at my mussels, green lip mussels. Yum, 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 fresh bread. Happy days. Look at this, nearly a kilo of mussels have gone down. You know what, I reckon I could have had another kilo, no problem at all. Everything is just delicious. So good here. I can't believe I'm finally here.
You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling.